Hello and welcome, dearest. I'm Grandma Mimsy. This is a question on how that was recently asked during a live demonstrating a particular plate, and the question was, how do you choose the colors? Well, I have, and Maniology has also said, use what you have, use what you like, do what you want. There is no exact that you have to follow. The question was answered in the chat uh, to words are hard. We're going through a lot, so please bear with me. The question was answered in the chat to get a color wheel, and you can coordinate and contrast from that. Some people might not be able to visualize or be able to know how that process would be to be able to utilize that. I've had some creative classes, art classes. My level of skill is stick figures. I'm able to take other things and create artistically. So I run with that. And let's see. So for what I do is, to begin with, I love that Maniology has the sticky stamper station. And essentially it's a box and you can refill the box. You can buy another pad that goes into it. But you get this, and there was another design they had. I'm not sure if it's still available or not, but I had a bunch of those and I just kind of tore them all apart and put them all in the same box and made life easier for me. But you can create what you want to do, and then you can save these, and then and these have like a multitude of uses. There's a video on Maniology on all the ways you can do it. It's like 9, 10, 12 various things that you can do. But essentially you can plan out your artwork here and then save this for future reference if you want to recreate the manicure or the art again. And then as you're doing that, you use this sticky part to clean off your stamper. So that's kind of how that goes. But for me, in the planning stages, I find that's great once I've narrowed down what I want to do, the colors I want to use, and then I can play with how I want to do the design for me. And I was doing the swatching sticks previously to showcase the polishes individually, and I love doing that. It's just, how do you keep them? How do you reference them? How do you store them or display them so that you can use them for future? I was having difficulties with that. Some of them got lost, some of them got thrown away by accident. It was just kind of one of those hot messes that we put on the back burner. And in the meantime, I have been, when I get a plate, I stamp them out just so I can see how the images work and see how the polishes work with the plate, and I kind of play around with it and do some practices. This one was for the Alice in Wonderland that we recently received, and there was a pink polish in there. I wanted to see how that played out with the similar shades that I had. Sorry for bumping. And then most recently there are the spring colors that, sorry for reaching across here, the spring colors that came out, and I will be doing a video very shortly on that. I tested out, and the blue is Awaken B465, the pink is Blossom B466, and the lavender purple is B467. And so I did the blue with the pink on top to see how that worked. I even tried Hex on top to see how that played in, and I wasn't feeling that very much. And then I tried the lavender purple with the pink on top, and again with the Hex. Didn't like how that went. I then ended up using Frozen, which is this shade, and that is B316, and used the Blue Awaken on top. I was trying to add to the card because I didn't have it on this card. I just went and did it on my nails, and I liked it, so I just kind of ran with it. I didn't add it to my card, so I just was doing that right before the video. I was putting on the card so that you could see that, because I was going to do an update video showing and explaining, and then life got turned pear-shaped, and well, I wasn't able to do that. So that's kind of what we're incorporating here with 2 videos in one. And by mistake, I grabbed the Bam White and did the Awaken, so I kind of redid it. But I didn't like, a couple days into it, I was like, I'm not so sure I like this one. So then I was going to change it to doing the blue for the dark and the white. I was going to use this one, but what I ended up using on this one is that one. Other colors that I like is if you can just put them on the thing and play. This is a retrograde, and this is one coat, and I love this shade. I've shared that before in other videos and doing different things. This is two coats. This is, I want to say cloudburst. No, droplet. This is droplet here with, which is this one here, and it is B426, and retrograde is B363, and I did that on top, and it kind of changes, let's see if we can get it in the light, kind of changes it to a really neon, because they're both blue and shiny and shimmery and duochrome, which I love, and you know, when the light hits it are great, but the two together, bam, wow, I love it. So essentially, what I have been doing is I play with what I like, or what I have, and just kind of see how they work. Because to some degree, it's a happy accidents. You know, failure is not necessarily a bad thing. You put it on and then you figure out you don't like it, and then I save it, and that way I know, okay, I've tried that before. It doesn't work for, you know, what I was trying to do at the time. But hey, maybe in the future, and I look at it and go, you know what, that would work for this. So I'm keeping these with the plates and with the polishes, and I'm kind of trying to coordinate and figure out a storage system. And eventually, after life settles down and I come back to being able to do these things, and I have something figured out, I'll show you how I now do my storage stuff. But that's coming in the future. It'll be several months away, I'm sure. Excuse me. I just wanted to share with you at this point, don't be afraid to explore. Don't be afraid with what you have. I know that it might be that someone says it's just polish, you can get more. And yes, that's true. And I understand that a lot of people would, yeah, but it's my money and I don't want to waste it. You're not wasting it if you're learning from it. Mistakes are only mistakes if you don't take what you learn and implement them in the future. And so that's why I save these. That's why I do this on this process, because art and creativity and the zen and the beauty of all of this is giving you the opportunity to explore what works for you and what you like. There's no mistake in that. So you're not wasting it. You're not using it for not the purpose that it was meant to be. You're using it for the purpose of giving you and your soul something you need and makes you feel good in a way. Because eventually, if you keep trying, you'll find something that you like. You'll find something that gives you what you're looking for. So just practice and play and enjoy, and it doesn't have to be such an intense focus on I have to do this right. Just play. That's what we forget to do. Kids get to play, and then suddenly you turn 18 and now you're told you have to be responsible. You have to remember you still have a little kid inside of you that wants to come out and play. Allow them to explore. Have a great day. Please be kind. I hope you follow me on both of my channels for the journey and the progress that we're going through. Take care of yourselves. Self-care is important. Love y'all. Bye.